From flame-throwing Nerf blasters to knife-propelling shotguns, these are the 13 most dangerous Nerf mods that were ever created, and you won't believe what happened when a kid brought the last one to school. Let's start off with a banger as number 1. In the first position, we have the flamethrower Nerf mod. Well, this one is self-explanatory. We're talking actual flames lighting up the air, and yes, this mod is so wild it looks more like something out of Mad Max than a Nerf battle. It roasts anything in its way, and we'll send you one if you like this video after completing your homework. Number 2 is the explosive dart mod, which takes Nerf modding to an insane level. Yes, this is a real mod where darts are set on fire after being loaded into a blaster and then launched like flaming projectiles. The damage it does is pretty evident, and if you love foam marshmallows, we'll send you one if you subscribe. At number 3, we have something that looks like it's from a twisted spin-off from Dr. House, and that's the Beastery Blade mod. This might be the most dangerous combination possible. Sharp edges and a Nerf shotgun, and the results speak for themselves. At number 4, we have a very popular mod that could gauge out an eye if done incorrectly. And that's the Thumbtack Nerf mod, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Standard Nerf darts modified by pushing sharp thumbtacks into their tips. It's a reckless and wildly unsafe tweak that turns a foam toy into a weapon capable of puncturing cardboard and skin. It's been featured in countless YouTube stunts where modders show these darts shredding targets and shooting them to themselves in some sort of twisted duel. But what's often left out? The real-world risk. One misfire and someone's eye could be on the line. At number 5, there's the propane-powered Nerf blaster built by YouTuber Peter Sripol that ripped out the original firing mechanism, built a new combustion chamber from copper plumbing, added a propane tank with a spark ignition system, and swapped in a custom brass barrel. The result? It's so fast it can almost reach the speed of a bullet. And staying on the theme of gases, at number 6 we have the hydrogen-powered Nerf blaster. Peter Sripol ripped out the internals of an N-Strike blaster and rigged a hydrogen generator using complex, nerdy stuff. Water becomes its own explosive, and the result of all this meticulous engineering is something that looks like it came out of Fallout 4, and we'll send you one if you share this with a friend. But if you like penetrating, you'll love the number 7, which is the Super Thumbtack Nerf mod. Remember the Thumbtack mod we talked about a few moments ago? Well, YouTuber ADHD took this mod to a completely different level. He also had the audacity to shoot it from a modded Nerf shotgun, and these were the results.
Oh my God! Both freaking sides! 2, 1. Oh! Freaking crap!
Then we have the number 8, which is the Nerf Taser mod. Nobody thought it would be possible, yet here we are. The YouTuber Ching Chong Chan decided that foam darts weren't enough, so he added 330 flippin' volts of electricity to the mix by making actual Taser Nerf darts. But does it actually work? Well, yes. And now, number 9 is straight up terrifying. The war crime dart is inspired by a real-life war crime knife design, complete with twisted blades meant to rotate as they enter a target. The concept is horrifying because if it ever actually hit flesh, it would spiral and tear like an enraged Terminator drill. This is the type of mod that could turn a toy into a legitimate weapon, and it's safe to say that you wouldn't want it to hit you. And if you love talking about piercing darts, you'll love number 10, which is the Arrow Dart, which swaps out a regular foam tip for a small arrowhead design. Sometimes metal, sometimes hardened plastic. While it improves penetration on soft targets like cardboard or fruit, it also increases the risk of puncture injuries dramatically. They were banned after this kid brought these darts to a Nerf war with the intention of shooting his furry, loving friend. But the next 3 are shocking. At number 11, we'll find the real Nerf crossbow. YouTuber HIV, armed with a 150-pound draw weight crossbow, he began testing real foam darts at speeds they were never meant to handle. And the most shocking part is that it actually worked, and his poor friend can testify at the success.
Ow, that hurt.
And at number 12, we have something even crazier. Sometimes you don't just break the rules, you stab them through the heart. In one of the most reckless Nerf experiments ever filmed, YouTuber AIDS strapped a real harpoon launcher to a Nerf-style concept test. This wasn't a joke mod, it was an actual harpoon. Metal tip, tension loaded, and made to punch through water. Or worse. But let's let the test speak for us.
3, 2, 1. Oh, That is awesome. It nailed it, dude.
And if you are not looking forward to shoot at whales, check out the realistic blasters made by Brick Arsenal that are so real that have realistic weapon mechanics, shell ejection, full auto, and not only they will make you feel like the coolest guy in your Nerf wars, but you can also get them by clicking the link in this video's description.